Okay, welcome back. Early afternoon, my time. Let's get some sounds going in our top-down shooter. I'll just real quick show you where we left off. Really simple, but we have our movement, we have our shooting, we have collision detection, and so on. So we're just going to keep building off of that. I'm going to make a new folder for sounds. Click on it, and just grabbed a few off the internet. You can grab whatever you want. Whatever photos you want. It's that one. What's wrong with this one? That's like for a really heavy gun. I think we'll stick with this 8-bit one. Probably want to put it on the gun. And I will have it be a 2D player so that it's directional sound. Let me put this up here and put like fire. We're gonna put that up to there. And good, it's not looping, so let's go ahead and get a reference to this. And play. And I think actually I'm going to use a very pitch 2D. Now don't worry about that. For you, you're just going to do fire.play. That's what you're going to use. I'm using a custom script where I varied the pitch slightly. We'll see if it works. Yeah, see. So that's already a lot better. And it's kind of funny. I was thinking about there's this. You go on YouTube, like Juice It or Lose It. I don't know if that's the particular one. No, there's one Juice video game. There's like a very popular one. I'll have to find it and link it later. But they do a shooter game, and they show you all these different methods of adding juice, and they show you incrementally, how that totally transforms your game for the better. So we're kind of following that. I'm not necessarily like following that exactly, but I'm definitely thinking about the things in it. So we have sound. We're varying the pitch. We can now vary the fire rate slightly. I think that's a good idea. So we could have like a const. Well, I know it's going to be a variable, so let's call it fire rate. It's going to be a float equals 0.1 by default. And so now when we set our timer, it's going to be fire rate. Sorry. And well, let me see if I have a math. Add with random spread. Yes, it's going to be fire rate 0.1. For you need to copy, just like put this in here. So you're going to do fire rate plus rand f range. I'm going to need to make a float variant version of this. So we'll do that. This is now going to be a float. Float. All right, so you can copy this function, or you can just copy this part, and I'll paste it in here so you can see what it looks like. It's going to be in the gun. It'll be like fire rate dot start that, and then just replace this with our fire rate. And the spread can be whatever you want it to be. I think I'm going to use like 0.05. We need to make that an F now. It's like we could modify that even more. That's a little bit too much. I think even just like a slight. Okay. Next, I think I want some permanence. So we want things like bullet casings. Those. Let's do like 2x2 for now. And I take it back. Let's do a new. We're gonna do 1x2, 2x1. This is all it's gonna be. So we can call this like shell casing small. I'll type it out. Control E, get the ping for it, and make sure we have art. We're gonna get game art, not hotline. Where's my casing? Where did we save this? For some reason it went to experimental. We actually want it in not hotline, and then we can re-export. Although it doesn't look like it's going to the right spot, so I'm going to reopen it. Now when I do this, it should go to the right folder. Maybe it's not. That's weird. Whatever, we'll just do save copy as ping. Sorry if that's a little confusing, people, but there's our casing. And so I think that's going to be a node. And I'm just going to give it that sprite. So let's see, it's super, super tiny. But now, anytime we fire the gun, or anytime a bullet's created, we need to make a casing as well. So they're going to hold the casing. It's going to be start. And it is going to need a script. That all looks good. This will take its start position. So the global position equals start. And I think we're just gonna like For now, we're just going to choose a random rotation. Equals like rand F 360. I think that's or rand range. Rand F range. And let's see. Get viewport get get tree. I think it's gonna have a timer maybe for its deletion. But for now, we're just gonna add these. So if my logic's right, broke. Oh, I didn't get to see the error. We never called there. What? Oh, it's just a typo. Also, there's another typo. Oh, it's the start. This is going to be start position. Now, one problem is we don't want those drawing over top of the player. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Maybe if we put show behind parent. No. So on the player, we're just gonna change their z-index. So I think if we put 1, and we'll do the same for the enemies. Let's see. Yeah. See how the player draws over the top now? So we want to animate that shell casing, but first, let's make our gun a little bit more interesting. It's going to need ammo or ammo size max in equals, let's say, like 32. And we need to decrement when we shoot. We need to decrement that value. I think I'll just do it on here. So ammo size minus equals 1. And like, let's do that down here. If ammo size less than or equals 0, then let's see. When do we want to do the reload? Then we want to print need to reload. And maybe we do like fire rate start. Or we could have a separate timer for reload. So we go to the gun. Let's reload. Reload time. And maybe do it like 0.76, 0.75. So let's get a reference to that. We can put it down here and start. We can return because we're not going to fire. We'll just begin the reload. And I think on this one, I could yield, but we're doing a wait. I think I'd rather have a separate signal there. I just think I'm going to try that this time. So ammo size. Sorry, actually, this should be ammo count. I take that back. Ammo size. Ammo. We'll use that in a little bit. So ammo size equals ammo size that max. So you have two clips basically. And we're going to need a reload sound effect. I'm just going to duplicate fire. Excuse me. Did I download a reloading sound? Let's see. No, so I'm going to go to my trusty open game art. Now let's do gun reload. Oh, geez. Please work. Oh, come on. Really? Did someone like crash open game art? Can I access these? Dang it. I need these. Let's go to itch.io gun reload sound. Let's just see if we can get that. Need sound effects. Oh, these could be cool. Are these free? Love it. Yeah, we could totally use these. These might be too big, but it could be fun to have like guns that are too big. I'm just gonna go ahead and download that. That seems like a no-brainer. Can't we get sound effects? Come on, open game art. Dude, what happened? I mean, that's totally fine for now. Like with sounds, at least when you're getting it, you know, you're getting your prototype done, your rough draft. These do not have to be what you want in your final game. You know, just get something that works well enough. Right, that's indicating what's happening. It's communicating, and then we need to reload. Start. No, sorry. Good. that's going to be load. I'm going to need a reference to that as well. Actually separate those like that. I think that's kind of nice. Take that, and that's in there. We reload, and I'm gonna split this up. No, that's fine for now. Like how we had it. So we play the sound, and then we can start the timer. Just think that's a little bit cleaner. And yeah, maybe do this up here. Whoops. Next, I want to get a placeholder GUI going. Actually, I don't like these split up like that. So we're going to put this up here. Now, what is the problem? Why setting ammo size to ammo size max? Oh, let's see. I think for testing, let's drop this down. We'll just have like 16 shots. Oh, it needs to be one shot. That's why. That was just running and running and running. And for this, I just want like a slight variance, I think. I might have gone too high. Yeah. Like 0.025. In this room, I think I want to make a, I don't know what. So we have sounds, we have ammo. Let's draw the ammo now. I guess we can just have this on a canvas layer. And then you want to throw control. That's what I like to do. Just set it to the full. You can have this be a margin container by default, but you know what? Yeah, let's just make it a margin container. It'll clean up our tree a bit. And let's keep it real simple for now, and we'll just get the info that we need. So I'm going to get an H box in there, and I want to get a label. We're going to call this ammo count. And you can picture it like, we don't even need the text. It could be like, 16 out of 16. And thinking we want, I think, right align, and I'm going to do layout, container sizing. We're going to do shrink end. Yeah. I don't know if that matters. The main thing I want is I want to get a minimum size. So right now it's 20 by 7. All I care about is the 20, the width. That'll make sense later. The vertical, let's see. So the H box going like that, that's fine. I want this text to go to the bottom. So we don't want shrink center, we want shrink end. And now we need to be able to communicate what the ammo count is. So the best way, I think, is probably to implement a signal bus or an event bus. And so the gun can send it up to the bus, which will be an auto load. And I'm trying to think, does it even need to be an auto load? I think so. And so it sends it up to the event bus, which will be an auto load. It'll be a global, and then it can emit that signal right from that event bus. Anything in the game can connect to that because that event bus will always be in the game before anything else besides the other auto loads. So let me implement that and show you what that looks like. It's something I've done quite a few times. I call it events. Didn't mean to open the enemy. You don't need to give it a class name, but you want to do like ammo updated. You could even call it like ammo count updated. Now, screw it. Do ammo updated. We're going to have like ammo size. No. Not like current. Ammo. I need what word would I use for the ammo that's currently in? I think for lack of a better term, we'll call it like current. All right, and then what are we using in gun? What terms are we using? Ammo size, ammo count. Maybe we'll just stick with that. So ammo. And we will definitely have to, rethink that. That's a little bit confusing. But the important thing is we're getting that signal in place. We want to go up to our globals, and we're just going to add that. The events, click add. Now what I can do in gun is connect our, although the player's really going to be holding the ammo. For now, we'll just have it in the gun. We only have one gun type. We'll refactor as needed. I'm trying not to get too far ahead of myself here. But the important thing at this particular moment in time is that we need to call ammo updated and .connect. No, sorry. We're going to go back to the room and ammo count. I think we're going to give that its own script. Why not? And we're just going to put function ready. Let me do that. And we're going to need to give it a callable. It's going to be like on events ammo updated. And let me take that, put that in there. And so we get ammo size. Ammo. And And basically we just do text equals string ammo size plus oops, that plus string ammo count. And then in the gun, we need to emit this signal every time we update ammo size. So it'd be like events.ammo updated.emit. And then we just put those two variables. Okay. And maybe, yeah, we'll do this at the bottom. Also, sorry, down here we need to call this as well. All right. All right, so we're not taking away from ammo count. So something like that. And ammo count greater than 0. That'll have to be changed if we have an uneven amount of bullets. Also, ammo count needs to get this from the beginning. So the gun is going to emit that signal right away. That way. Oh, it didn't work. That's weird. Maybe it's calling it before they are in the tree. So let's do, we're going to do an await. I think it's what, get tree, idle, get viewport. Oh, it's get tree.process frame. So everything's a little bit different. Beautiful. Yeah, that's good. Oh, there's an issue. Okay. So down here, I'll do this. Ammo count is greater than 0. We call that. Else, we're going to play a clicking sound. So I'm going to duplicate that and let me see if I got a click. I think we did, like, this one. Yeah, that's kind of good for a click. So we want to get that into our sounds. And hopefully you can see right away just the incredible power of sounds. Oh, I already have that in there. It's kind of incredible. So out of ammo, we're going to play. We need to get a reference to it first. I'm going to be more specific that it's a click sound. We can take that and, sorry, just take that down here of ammo click. I think the default variance is fine on that. All right. So basically we have 3 clips. Obviously we need a delay on that. just use that same timer. And that should, yeah, you can see it. What? Here's where we need to do a check on ammo count. So, ammo max size if ammo count greater than or equal to ammo size max, else ammo count. And here we can do like if ammo count less than or equal to 0, we just return. Just a little bit more efficient. Testing. Cool. So I'm going to make a note that I want reload draw on player or and we want to animate shell casings. We need one. Let's do this shell animate, and we want sounds. For that, let's get a little bit of blood, I think, from our enemies. That could be cool. Might want to use noise for that. For now, I'm just going to make a really basic sprite for this. Just do red, kind of increase our brush size and just kind of, yeah. Maybe like get it down to 1 pixel and maybe I go and erase some. Blood splatter. Control E. And let's close out the game. Go back to our art. Not Hotline. Alright, so we have the blood splatter. It's going to be another 2D scene. Change it to a sprite. And boop. Alright, so we have that, and I gotta name it. Go to script, and I don't know if we need the. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then I think just on like. Do a start position. Level. Now I'm gonna set rotation degrees to rand range. Pretty much what we're doing with the bullet casing. So now I think the actor script can hold that. And we're gonna do this. Okay, cool. All right, so we definitely need let me think. Probably just put this down one and make sure the background, we want this like really low on the order. We just go there, it should be fine. So now bullets and shell casings should draw over top of the blood, but the background will always be in the back. Yeah. So obviously what we need now is we need to go back to having lots of enemies. I don't know why I keep grabbing that one. I can't particularly lock it there. If I hold Alt, there we go. Okay. Cool. Definitely want like muzzle flash. We want like actor kill found splat. Put on blood splatter. Let's see if Open Game Art's working yet. They're back. Splat sound. Oh my gosh! Come on, Open Game Art. Splat sound. It should be funny. I'm gonna download that for something. Oh my god. Okay, we don't need that. Some of these are better for like a melee attack, like a club, like a baseball bat. Oh. I thought I had found one. Yeah, we'll rock that for now. And let's get that thing in there. Like the downloads. Okay, sounds. Great, so I think probably put that in the actor. So audio stream player 2D, all this like blood splat. check out actor. Sorry, we're going to have to copy this into the enemy. And then we want to get a reference to that in actor. You know what? Why don't I just put this into the blood splatter effect? Keep it simple. And just call it sound. And play. Util.audio. And we're gonna wait for that to finish. Oh no, we actually don't need to wait for that to finish. Because we're not removing. Oh. No, let's see. I think it's because we're calling start too early. So the actor, I need to call that after it's added to the tree. It's not quite the effect I want. Not quite that. So maybe what we can do also is when we walk over it, we want to hear that. Let's add a note. I think that's good for now. We added a lot of cool stuff, a lot of game feel already at this early state. And hopefully you have a better sense of, what we can really do with this. I think it's pretty cool already. It's really fun making like a violent game after making all these role-playing games and farming games and puzzle games. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the change of pace for sure. And hopefully it's kind of cathartic. It's like making something that's so different and so utterly violent ultimately. Which reminds me, we need like blood, like spewing particles when actor is killed. Maybe a chance to have maybe varying intensity. That'd be cool. All right, so I'll leave it off there. Please let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. Good luck making your game, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.